Hello guys, this is day 4 of the pantry challenge, and yesterday we did the birthday party, so I didn't cook. So today I am making a pork loin, and here's what I have so far. I just took a pork loin that was in the freezer, thawed it out, and put it in the oven, let it bake a little bit and get brown. You can also do that in a skillet on top of the stove, a little bit of salt and pepper, about half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper for seasoning. And then now that it's browned, I've mixed together about a cup of applesauce, 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, and a tablespoon of honey. And I've got that all in this bowl. You can see I'm going to mix that all up together. And then I'm going to put that on top of, sorry, nice view of my cabinet there. I'm going to put that on top of my pork loin to give it some flavor. We had some applesauce that someone opened and wasn't eating in our refrigerator, so I was trying to use that up today. I'm going to go ahead and put this down here. Sorry about my finger there. And I'm just going to pour this over, and I'll show you afterwards what it looks like. And I mean, you could probably do this with pork chops if you have pork chops in your, and just layer them in a dish or whatever. It would work with any pork. It's an awful lot of mixture here that I've mixed up, and because I wanted to use all that applesauce, so I just put the whole cup there. But it'll give it a nice crust around it and some good flavor. And we're using all of our ingredients. We're not wasting and spending money we don't need to, letting food go to waste. So when you see this pork roast, you're going to realize what I mean whenever I say that I had an awful lot. But you can see how covered it really is. And then I'm going to, you can use fresh rosemary. I don't usually have fresh, I don't have a green thumb, and fresh herbs go bad pretty quickly. So I'm going to just use some dried rosemary. I'm going to sit you down here again, because for some reason my rosemary does not have a sprinkle lid on it. So just got some dried rosemary. I put about a palm of a finger there, because it says about 3 sprigs is what you would normally use for. And I'm just going to sprinkle that on the top of this. Rosemary's, I usually always use rosemary with pork and chicken. I just like the flavor. I usually use rosemary and thyme, but this recipe I'm just going to use the rosemary. And then I'm not going to cover this. I had covered it the first time I put it in with some basic aluminum foil. I'm not going to cover it, but I am going to watch it because I don't want it to burn. But I'm going to put it back in the oven at 350 for about an hour to an hour and a half. You just want to check it. You know, you don't want to serve undercooked pork. And